All right, good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. Okay, I could hear myself there. I leave the volume on. You'll get a little echo at the beginning. Ever since my mic stopped working right away, I figure I have to give it a little bit of a half a second there to test it out. Howdy, Colin. Howdy, Yoda 66669 over on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. A little afternoon stream. I'm going to be tied up this evening. I've got okay. All I want to know is one thing. Why is it bad? Okay, you can talk about it on some channels. Okay, it's just not something. I'm glad it's your favorite subject. This is an MCOC stream. If you want to talk about porn, go watch a porn channel. It's that simple. Love to have you here. Love to talk about MCOC. Love to talk about sports, anything else. I'm not into porn. I don't care about porn. I think porn is silly. So if you want to talk about that, have fun. Anyway, enough said there. Hey, Sarah. So, plan for today, a little bit of arena, a little bit of abyss prep. I'm still debating, and maybe you guys can decide it for me. So, yeah, I know, High Rise. It is what it is. I'm glad you enjoy it. Just don't talk about it here. That's all there is to it. I'm doing well. Tooth is recovering. I had the first part of root canal surgery yesterday. Have the next part of it on Thursday. Speaking of which, kind of the plan for the week. I've kind of finalized things. So what I'm looking at is, of course, day stream today. I've got to present at a board meeting tonight, so I can't do that. I will be doing work this evening. Tomorrow, most likely another stream about the same time. So it'll be about the same time. Thursday, I'm going to try to do an evening stream. I had debated on doing the giveaways on Thursday, on my birthday, which is Thursday, but I'm going to wait. We're going to do it on Friday. I'm going to do one of my longer extended streams on Friday. And the reason I'm going to do that is there's going to be a challenge and some prizes for you guys. I have 4 $25 gift cards already ready to go. 4 because I got 4K subs on Twitch this week. 25 because I got 25K subs on YouTube this week. Now, the one that will be a stretch, if I get 1,000 people watching at any given time on Twitch, it's a lot. Friday streams have been ranging anywhere from 400-ish up to about 1,200 at a max. So if we get 1,000 people, I'll do one more gift card, and that will be for $56. And that will be because that's how old I turned. So that's the plan. That will be Friday. I will be live. Typically on Fridays, I'm live from 1 o'clock, usually before 1 o'clock Eastern, sometime up until about 5 o'clock. So that's the plan. That is firm. I'm sticking with that. That will be what I do. Thank you. Yep, I take that, Yusafa, as a badge of pride and honor right there. I don't care if I'm old. So yeah, we will do 4 $25 ones. If we get 1,000 people watching on Twitch side at any given point in time, I'll add another $56 one to it. My birthday, you guys get the prizes for supporting me and for doing all that you guys have done for the channel over the past, I don't know, how long have I been doing this? 2.5, 3 years, something like that. So, we'll take care of it. Tomorrow we will be doing our run through Abyss, most likely. Although I may just do a battleground stream and do Abyss later. My family has decided they want to go out to eat on Wednesday. To celebrate my birthday and to celebrate my son, who you'll see in the chat every once in a while. His birthday was last month. So, and just due to schedules and all that, we haven't had a chance to celebrate with him. So they want to do that tomorrow night. I don't know exactly what time, so we'll see. We may be here tomorrow night later. We may step on Lefty's toes and stream about the same time he's streaming, or we could do earlier in the afternoon and just do Battlegrounds. But I am kind of looking forward to the Battleground season. I've been playing around with it, did a bunch of friendlies last night, just had some fun with it. I think I'm going to like the meta. It's very, very nukey. but it could be fun. It could be fun. We do have to run one today in about 8 minutes and 23 seconds. So, thank you for the happy early birthday wishes. Got 6-Star Serpent and Jack. They are both phenomenal. Both very, very, very good. Hey, Mike. Serpent gets better awakened. Jack doesn't need to be awakened. Jack is one of the few champions in the game that does not crit. Anytime he would crit, he does some extra red damage. So he's very useful for champions that punish you when you do crit. Captain Britain. And there's a couple others out there that'll do it. Captain Britain's just the one that comes to mind right offhand. And does some great damage on top of it. Serpent, probably still one of the better defenders in the game once he's awakened and high sig. And still very, very good on attack. So great champions there. Colin, you can play this game a lot without spending money. There are several people out here that are what we call free to play. You get enough rewards, enough prizes, enough stuff to manage a fairly competitive account without paying. If I had known it was your birthday earlier, no problem, man. I don't need chocolates. I don't need them. I'm big enough. I mean, heck, I rival Korg for goodness sake. Anyway, that's that. Let's do my normal officer check-in. I got JJJ from both Ordeal Titan Nexuses. Yeah, I think so. You can leave out those two out, Saren. I think Storm, it's your clue to take them up. All right, we've got only a couple fights left in this version of AQ. I love this version of AQ. They could do this every single week for me. I'd be perfectly fine there. Hey, Weed, I saw your comment on my video. Thank you, sir. That means a lot. Didn't have a chance to reply yet, but I appreciate it. Got my second final today and one last one Thursday. Need 17 points today. I think he can get 17 points. Hey, Messiah. When is your start date? You need hold it. When's your start date? You need vacation. What the hell are you going to do? Come work for me and leave for vacation the same day? That's not the way it works. I don't give vacation for the first year and a half, man. Alrighty, Colin. Enjoy your time off for a little bit. I'm not going to give you as long. I'm going to give you 30 minutes. I gave you warning. Goodbye. I'm enjoying games so much after a month. Yeah. Did everything in 2 days. That's, you could probably do that. So, anyway, that's done. I think we're done in war. Except Carina's, yeah. I mentioned earlier, yeah, we're done in war. We got all ours in. I think this is a win. Maybe not. Some of the other battle groups. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Battle groups had some trouble. I don't know, Mike. The age and thought process of some people just boggle my mind. Yeah, Saren, I wouldn't. Night Thrasher, no, stay clear. They have a lot to clear. Yeah, they do. It's not a lot, but who knows? I don't care. I got my 10 fights in. I'm still 2 war videos behind. I was going to do it this morning, but I didn't sleep well last night, and there was no way I was going to even be able to remotely talk clearly to do a war video this morning. So there'll be another one out tomorrow. Use my Christmas Science 3 to 4 on Unduped Silk. She's my goat. Silk is pretty good. She's one of those I keep wanting to take up, but never do. I've got a series of those champs that are sitting at rank 3. It's like I want to rank for them, but somebody else always takes precedence over it. For tomorrow for Abyss, I want to double dip. I think I am going to double dip. I've been talking about it, because I've got these stupid Volume 2 Carinas to do. The smart thing to do is just run through with Sentry. I mean, just bang, 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 bang. Get it done, get it out of the way, be done with that. Take the, what is tomorrow's? Tomorrow's just the 7-star Nexus, Sig Stones, all that stuff. Be done with it, get it out of the way, go on from there. But I can double dip. It's a little bit harder, but still not impossible. Every time I decide to rank her up something. Yeah. She's kind of there with a group of them that are kind of that mid tier. Now I do wish I could start it today. I mean, if you notice, I've got 4 revives expiring in the next 20 minutes and a 15% attack boost. Would be nice to start it today, but we're going to let it go by the wayside. X 6.2.1 sub-bosses were hard to defeat, but the final Symbiote Supreme was easy. Yeah, it just depends on the nodes and your counters. You'll run against that quite often. So, I think with that team we'll be perfectly fine. It may take a revive or 2 more, but I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna go big screen now, and we're gonna start playing something though. We've been here long enough without doing anything.
I've never been on live television before.
So that.
But
Let's go ahead and get the. Trying to think. We're without war now until Wednesday night, right? Which means I can do this. And I'm done with the Alliance Quest thingy. So yeah, we're good to go. We're going to turn on recoils. We're going to do a little bit of arena. Then we'll jump in. We'll do a little bit of battlegrounds. We can do some more friendlies. We can talk Abyss prep. Whatever you guys want. You know my schedule now. You know my plan. You know what I'm going to do and when. So I think that's it. I can't do much more. Let's get the Star-Lords in action. Nope, we need to prevent that. There we go. Let's get that team in action. You're down for a friendly? Alrighty, we'll get some running here in a minute. Okay. Just checking my work computer. Since I'm presenting tonight, I told them I was taking the afternoon off. When my boss makes me present stuff to higher ups, I take the afternoon off. Yeah, we should do GC matches now on friendlies. Don't do like Jin and send me one for weeks 3 and 4. And then tell me after I select everything, oh, by the way, this is weeks 3 and 4. Gee, thanks. I don't have a deck set for it. That's the other thing I need to kind of do is start thinking about my 30-man roster for this meta. There's really nothing for defenders, so we got to pick the nastiest, gnarliest, most slow downish defenders we can come up with, which would consist of Serpent, would consist of Dark Phoenix, would consist of Deathless Thanos. Not sure. Would you quit evading already? Jeez. I don't know who else we need to put into there. You can choose 3 and 4 how when you do a friendly, I believe. I don't know. I've never done it, but you can. I would ban them all. Well, that's always a possibility as well. Is just ban everybody. New event today? No, that would be tomorrow. Tomorrow, Wednesdays are the new release content days for MCOC. Oh, sorry. Wednesdays are new release content day. Fridays are new release drops. So yeah. And I'll kind of recap the schedule for the week later on as people come and go. You'll probably hear it a few times. Apologies, but I'm looking forward to Friday. I want you to share the word. We want to have some fun on the stream on Friday. I'm still trying to work out some other things, but there's going to be at least a little. You'll get the drops, if nothing else. You got to go somewhere for drops, but on my stream you'll have a chance to win some stuff that you can buy some real things with. And I haven't checked yet on the Zola store, or however you say their stupid name, to see if you can get gift certificates there that you can use to get MCOC stuffs. I may just stick with Apple and Google and let you guys decide and then do one. The best thing is I don't work. Well, it won't even be late. I'll do it from about drop start. I usually go live about a half hour before the drops end and before the next ones begin, somewhere between an hour and a half hour. And then let me see when they end. Let me see when these drops, when this current campaign ends. Hold on. Let me see. I need to claim the ones for my mini too and add them over there. Okay, this one ends at 1 o'clock on Friday. So I'll probably go live anywhere from noon to 12 o'clock Eastern time. I try to get in there a little bit before the drop campaign starts to let people, if they have a couple last minute ones that they need, we let them get, at least another half hour to an hour. And then we start right into the next campaign. And the contest, the giveaways and the drawings and all that would start probably about, I think I'd do one at 2, one at 2:30, one at 3, one at 3:30, and then big one later on if we get enough people. Oopsie, I'm in trouble here. No, we're not. Hey, Dother. Mr. Ice, welcome in. So everybody already parked. Oops, I'm sitting here looking at the chat and not paying attention to Titania, who's wanting to kick my arse. Everybody's sitting and parked outside the collector already. Everybody got their runs done, so right when it turns 1 o'clock tomorrow Eastern time, you finish off your run and you get your rewards. I wish I could do that, but I want to run like the daily quest. I've got my mini, who that's probably what I'm going to do on Friday during that stream, is try to do my minis run through Abyss. That will be a first time run. That will be the double dip. That will be the double dip. There's only one double dip for that one, and that is the initial completion and the Carinas at the same time. Well, Coliseum, they should be there today. I forgot. I thought they were on Mondays, but they've been on Tuesday every time, at least according to Kat Murdoch. And Kat's usually not wrong with this type of stuff. So I'm expecting them anytime now, probably. Pork Grind, Armor Crystal, Hobgoblin, Echo, Blob, Hellcat, Power Man, Fantastic. Yes, no, maybe. How's that? This 40 champs. It is better. I do like that. It's going back to 30 and 3 though tomorrow. You're parked at the collector. Need to finish them off. That's kind of what there's a lot of people that are doing that. I've got to run the daily quests. I've got to run other stuff. I've got to grind units, and I've got to grind potions and all sorts of things. Potions, not so much on this account, but on my mini. I've got it grinding away. It is running through Realm of Legends, getting those massively large potions all stocked up and saved and ready to go. Let's see what this guy does to Sinister, and he melts him. Oopsie, was a little slow. Glad he didn't punish. There we are. Let's see. We got comp. Ooh. 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 Oh, Daredevil season 2. But let's go take a look at it. No, let's run one more. I've got to run one more team. I got to get myself to my 5, where I stop, and then we'll go look at it. Who do we want to run with this? Let's run Elsa. We haven't run Elsa, and we got recoils on. She's fun with recoils. Yeah, I think on the mini we were winning. I took the boss on the mini. I had fun. Actually, we can play that. Because I don't show the mini war videos. I got to take my baby lizard. Nope. No, don't go there. That's Colin's thing, okay? Don't go there. My little baby lizard, he's only rank 4, ascended 1 on the mini account. I got to take him into war. Hey, Renty. Died 3 times. Ice. What are you doing? I died once. I died to a stupid abs man. Dumb. You know you're gonna die here, right? You're just gonna degen yourself to death. Let's see if oh, he didn't die before the degen wore out. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna jump over to my friendly there, Larry, or my mini. But if I do, definitely. All right, let's go see what we get. Let's see the goodies. The devil can't do it alone. Ooh, I like that profile pic. 7-star hero crystal, 10k Titan shards. I need those. Oh, let me tell you. 6-star there, and 6-star there. So a couple max sigs, 7-star. We'll open that 7-star at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and claim it all. That'll be nice for the mini. The mini is still looking for Serpent. I don't necessarily need him anymore. I've done Ordeal, which was one of the things I was waiting for Serpent for. That's a little off center there, Kabam. I don't know. Works for me. All right, we should have our battlegrounds off-season thingy. All right, so we'll keep running here. But yeah, I'm actually, let's do this. I want to try something. I've been reconfiguring some stuff. I want to see if this works. Okay, it won't. Nothing yet. Now, if I come in here and I do this, I'm going to get hotkeys set up for all this stuff here soon. Can you see it? Oh, it worked. Hey, good. I've got to reposition it, but it did work. So let me move it to like right there. So this is the boss in the war for my mini. Probably make it a little bit bigger too, which I will do. I need to put it below the webcam though. Okay, hold on. We're gonna move stuff while it's playing. It needs to go there. All right. Now I can play. I think I can play this better, but I can't think of a safer champion to fight Strange here because he's never getting above 2 bars of power. You can't really see it because it's below the chat, but you can kind of see the outline there. He gets to 2 bars and it's a dead stop. You could keep him there all day long. No, I didn't ice. Lizard being actually useful. Yeah, I mean, if you notice this, I mean, I'm in no danger this entire fight. Like I said, I could probably do it faster and quicker. But there's absolutely no difficulties this entire fight. I'm taking the specials into block the entire fight. Absolutely no problem. I could do a better job of making sure that I've got the unstoppable, unblockable up when I go into my specials and when I go into heavies. But don't put this guy as a boss. That's all I know. This is decent here. It's got a nice little boom rupture there for 100 and some K. Not the fastest boss takedown. I mean, I could have probably brought in somebody to do it faster, but it's about as safe as you can get. There you go. 91%, 2-minute fight. Easy peasy. And now I can just do that. Hey, that works. All right. They had some questionable placements for sure. Yeah, it happens. And, even sometimes when they're not questionable, I think I place a pretty good defense for the main. There's times that it gets just kind of steamrolled. But Strange as the boss isn't one with the lizard around and his ability to stop his power gain completely at 2 bars. There's nothing to it. Oh, and hold on one second. I have a phone call I need to answer real quick. All right, sorry about that. And here we go. So, by the way, one of my favorite champs, one of my favorite rank ups in a long time is right here. She is so much fun to play. She's going to be in my battlegrounds deck this time around. She's going to make the She's going to make the cut. She's going to make that 30-man cut. She's kind of ridiculous. You get the Fury from the node that you can get, and you launch a special 1 or even a special 2. It is so much fun. Oh yeah, I'll always take free stuff. I'm gonna probably I'll wait and open that 7-star after we get Coliseum rewards. I need to throw some more Sig Stones at Sigil Witch so that she helps my prestige a little bit more. We'll get to 10 here, then we'll go do some friendlies. Actually, no, we'll get to 15 because that means with my rank 4s, then I can just run my rank 4s tomorrow or later tonight to finish off this arena. So much nicer doing it with recoils on because I've got to do this, then I can finish it tomorrow, run the mini Thursday morning, repeat the next couple days. My goal is I think I want to get to 5 million battle chips before I open them for units and just see what we can get. Madeline's not too bad to play. She's going to be hard to play well or optimally. You can play her well and it's not too difficult. If you want to max her out, it's probably going to be a little harder. And thank you for the follow. All I do is win 20. Thank you for the follow. Took me a second there to read and figure out what exactly you were trying to say with your name. I knew it was saying something, but I saw Ali, Dewis, and that wasn't sitting well for me. Even as a name, it wasn't sitting well in my brain. So it took me a while to space everything out there. So I think I want to get, like I said, get the 5 million battle chips before I open them up. Or what we could do, the other thought would be to open them July 4th, if we need them. But I don't think we'll need them July 4th. Could wait till banquet and make all the battle chips my banquet fund. Because no matter what I open them, I'm going to have more energy to use than I know what to do with. Got used to her pretty quick, but she does have a skill floor to her. Not as hard as Tiger, but does take some practice. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought when I played her. You can do the basics fairly quick, fairly easy, just kind of like with Tigra. But if you want to get into some of the optimal gameplay of her, it's going to take a bit. You know, I don't know. Ice, what do you think? Do you think her or Strange is stronger to get the optimal gameplay out of? I struggle with Strange because I gain too much power. I'm gaining way too much power way too quick with Strange. I can't ever get a special one-off, which you kind of want as part of his kit. Hey, Bougie Plays with the raid. Holy moly, my friend. Thank you. Much love, much love, much love. Thank you for the raid and 127 people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just took your awakened and ascended toad to rank 3 yesterday. You know, part of me wants to use him in Abyss. Because I think if I remember correctly, he is tagged villain, right? I mean, I've only taken up 4 different champs to rank 3 for thank you, Bougie. Or Buggy, or Bougie, or Bougie, or however you want to pronounce it. I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher it, no matter if you tell me or not. So, he is villain. That's what I thought. You know, it could be Buggy. Okay. There we go. I'll say it the right way now. Buggy. I can do that. Toad. Ice. So I've taken because I thought originally maybe we'd do Silver Samurai. So I took him to rank 3 as part of the team. Then I was like, you know what? Storm Pyramid X. We'll take her to rank 3, maybe use her. We were taking APOC all along, so we took APOC to rank 3. Now, you know, maybe we do Toad. Put Toad in that 5th spot along with APOC. Sinister. Sinister's going to do all the heavy lifting. I mean, that's all there is to it. Sinister's going to be the one that's just going to do everything. So, you know, he's going to be the one that does the majority of everything. But, yeah, there may be fights in there that we just want to finish off with somebody. And I love Toad. I've always loved Toad. Toad is one of those champions that he's just kind of fun to play. I took Sentry to R3 for Abyss. I learned I hate him while ramping, but yeah. I you know, as much as I want to learn to play him, as much as I want to like him, I can't do it. I'm going to take the Carina's Challengers team through. None of them are rank 4. They're all rank 3. And we're just going to do it. It'll be slower than a lot of runs that people put up. We'll get hit in the face by Luke Cage, and it's perfectly fine. Toad is pretty powerful too. Yeah, I would think as a 7-star, there's things that he can do that are just going to be a pain in the butt. So yeah, I've always liked Toad. Toad was one of those champions I was waiting on becoming a 7-star. I used this chick right here on the main for a war boss, and I took Solvark with her. Let me tell you, that's a fight. I do not recommend Yelena versus Solvark. It's safe, but I don't recommend it. It's just in order to take 10 fights, she had to do that fight because no one else on the team was going to be able to. But I do not. That is not one I recommend. Another champ that will make my 30-man roster for this meta is probably Hitmonkey. Since you want to go fast, he gets that Fury. I think with the Fury on, he was averaging 25k mediums and like 17k lights. So definitely worth throwing him on the 30-man for this nuke meta. Spider-Woman's going to make it. I'll probably put Ironheart. She's not going to be the fastest, but like I said, for those that were here last night, I'm not going to rush through. I'm saying this to you guys, but in my brain, I already know it's not going to happen this way. I'm not going to rush through Gladiator Circuit this time. We're just going to have some fun. Jay Will does his non-meta deck, and a couple others do that. I'm just going to do a fun deck. 30 champions that I just want to have fun with. Whether I win or lose, it doesn't matter. I'll get Gladiator Circuit. I'll get the 10K by the end of week 2. I'll get to the 20K by the end of week 3. Radiance, the 100 point, 200 point. I don't know what I'm saying by, it's the 10K radiance, not the 20K, but you know what I'm saying. So when I start, so I can take a vacation. Yeah, exactly. You get to work wherever you want out of the country. You can't work in the country. It is now official. My company is a follow the sun company. We have locations that are open around the clock. Not one that's open 24 hours, but normal business hours spread us across the world. So we can follow the sun. We opened a plant in Italy. Was the last spot we needed. Oops, I went too early. So we now are follow the sun everywhere from the U.S. around the globe. This will be the last of the battlegrounds matches. Then we'll go do something more fun. Actually, what I want to do, I think we'll swap over to the mini account, and maybe we can start building a team on the mini that can take Abyss Heroes. And we'll open the 7-star crystal that came over there, and then we'll pop back over here. Hey, Shy Boy PJ and Phoenix 888, thank you for the follows. Greatly appreciate it. No, I won't start the Abyss till tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow on the main. I'm going to do it in one run, all live. Yep, you'll be timed out again if you go back to that chat topic. It's that simple. All right, so we're through there. Any Coliseum rewards yet? No. Oh, that's right. We do have. We have. Don't forget. Don't forget. Very important. Maintenance tonight, starting 8 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, 11 Eastern. I had to think there for a second. It wasn't adding up in my head. I wanted to say 10, and I knew that wasn't correct. All right. So what we're going to do here is let's go ahead and get this cranked up and started. We'll leave you on and sit you to the side. Okay, are we connected? We are connected. Let's jump to the iPad screen. Hold on. There we are. We are on the iPad screen. You can see what I'm doing. I've been auto fighting. That's what I'm coming over here to get. Because Kurt's not here, I may actually get some luck. Do I find it easier to fight? A little bit of both. I don't find it particularly difficult on either. I find if I have to intercept and do things like that, I find it easier on the iPad. For me, the spacing works out a little bit better because it's, for some reason, just a little narrower. But as far as comfort and all that playing, it's the phone for me is more comfortable to deal with. All right, there's that. I don't think there's any other mail in here that I need to. I'm going to keep the you have chosen there fresh because I will do the survey at some point in time this week. So let's go ahead and just mark those as read. My phone lags a lot, so I think I'm going to go. Yeah, it's different. I like my phone because I often don't sit like this while I'm playing. I'll have my feet up over on my desk over here, and I'll be rocked back, and I'll be playing. I can't really do that with my iPad. I find I have a hard time sitting still. Doesn't help that I drink an energy drink every day about this time, but I have a hard time sitting still. And when I'm working, I'm usually walking around my office. So. Got 5-star Kingpin plus have Awakened. Yeah, with 5 stars, I wouldn't put too much into them. You can throw the Awakening gem in them. I wouldn't waste rank up resources. As you get 6 and 7 stars, those 5 stars go very, very quick out the window. All right. I need to get some more goblins. Hey, that was a 6-star out of there. That's not too bad. Let's open these. One day. Alrighty, Colin. Enjoy yourself. I don't know what else to say. You're just being stupid now. There's, bye. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, man. Yeah, just 6-star. 1 6-star out of that. That's about what I expect. I don't understand people like that. Why? Whoops, wrong side. It helps if I hit this one.
Why?
We'll give him one more chance. I believe in three strikes, you're out. He's gotten timed out the past 2 days. Tomorrow, that'll be it. He doesn't play a game, so it's just. I want to ignore him. Oh, I know he's trolling. I don't care, Mike. If you wanna drop the band hammer, go for it. You guys have to read it more than I do. Well, let's come over here. Let's see where we're at. We may go buy some 7-star shards to open up another 7-star, and then we're gonna open a Titan. So we got 1 7-star. I want to get 2. Can I get 2 Titans? I have 2 Titans. Okay. So, what do we have down here that we can open? Any Exalteds, any Mythics? No. Too long in a tooth for second chances. He says, well, you know, I believe fully, and everybody gets to make a mistake. You get to make a mistake. Learn from it when you're corrected and you do it. Learn from it. Don't do it again. Oh, he's on other people's channels? I got it. Okay. I've only ever seen him on this one, so. He's been on lefties. Okay, well, I typically just have lefty on while I'm working, so I don't ever pay a whole lot of attention to what goes on in the chat. Although I'm a mod over there, I probably should. And there's days I do. Let's see if there's anything here that I can open to get me 7-star crystals. I could open all those, but let's see what we got as far as rewards over here. We got some Titan shards. Let's go ahead and claim these. Speaking of Toad, I hate claiming these things because it takes 10 years. And I can't do these because I'm capped on Mysterium with nothing to spend it on until the store resets. I've used every bit of Mysterium. I guess I could buy a 5 or 6-star crystal with it, but I'm not going to do that. All right, I think, is that all the 7-star shards out of here? I'm kind of surprised we haven't got them yet either. That means that they are having to do more cleanup work than what they had initially planned on, I'm betting. Because there's people that are stupid. Oh, wow, we got 500 more we can claim. There are just stupid people out there who believe in cheating. I don't know why. You know, I guess those extra rewards are worth it if you think you can get away with it. I don't understand that, but I mean, it's a video game, you know. Yeah, I've used cheat codes and stuff like that in video games in the past, but where's the, you know, it's usually just because, you know, I want to see the end of the game or something like that, and I've struggled getting there. And it's just a single player game. I would never use them in a multiplayer. Hey, Kurt, what's going on? Damn it, you're here. Well, can't open up 7-star crystals now. Kurt Blue Doll. Let's see where we're at now. I think that gets us pretty darn close. We're going to open up a 7-star 2 Titan. Then we're going to hop back over. Oh, yeah, we're close. Let's go ahead and open this. Not Max Sig. Gets us to, what, 500? 300 and some. Is 6-star White Tiger R2 worthy? I think so. Very good champion. I've got her at rank 3 as a 7-star. I want to do, or do I have her at rank 4? Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get a 6-star champion out of this. There's a 6-star. Okay, that gets us to under 270, under like 200 away. So now if I have 1 Max Sig, which I don't know if I've got or not, we can open up 2 7-stars. The things I do on the mini, if not, we're just going to go buy it. It's that simple. I'm just trying to prevent having to go buy a couple shards. Boom, we got 4 max sigs. We're there. We're golden. Well, GTA, I've never really played GTA. Okay. All right, there's 2 7-star. I'm not going to lie. I think I would enjoy a mini account almost more at this point if I had the time and skill. Let's see what we get. If we don't get Serpent, I'm going to be mad. Actually, no, if we get Serpent now, I'm going to be mad. Hey, that's 20 more SIGs on a rank 4 on this account. I think he's got a weird SIG level, or did I fix that? Nope, I fixed it. Getting close to SIG 200 on him now. A little bit more prestige there for the mini. No one wants that guy right there.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
As long as your prestige is better than mine and lefties, you're okay? Well, it probably is. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and open these Titans. Now, out of here, who do we need? I think I have Blue Marvel. I know I have them. I don't know if I have them awakened on the mini. I'm not going to go check right now. I want Heimdall. I've got M'Baku. I've got Paviter. I would like JJJ. I don't have JJJ on either account. I've got him on the main, sorry. Don't have him on this account. The rest I think I have. So these are probably my last 2 Titans. And then we hold for 76 days or so. Get Spider Gwyneth. Spider Gwyneth Paltrow, huh? Would love a JJJ or a Jaime doll. It's 20 more SIGs on her. I like her, but not who I'm looking for. Yeah, M'Baku.
This is the worst.
Yeah, at least it was a first-time dupe. There's you know, a little bit of a silver lining there, but not what I want. All right, well, let's take a look now for heroes. We're gonna go 7-star, add tag, hero. Here's all the hero champions. I don't know if I've got I should have Sentry on this account, right? There's Blue Marvel, not awakened. A lot of champs not ranked. Not one single. I've got Photon. I can finally say that I do have Photon. I got her the other night. I haven't ranked her at all yet. There's Sentry. So those are all the hero champions. And all these that are down here, I haven't put one bit of ISO in from Rocket down. Cassie's decent if the AI would cooperate. The AI has been so bad for so long. Cassie is just... I used to love playing Cassie. I'd use her in war. I could rank up Sentry, but I've got limited resources. I don't want to use the resources on that if I don't have to. Because I'm thinking Strange. Well, we can just go to the team. Let's go to Abyss here. This is the mini account, by the way, so... Not a single path, nothing cleared on this yet. So I'm thinking Strange, for sure. And with Strange, I would do... Hold on, let's get the tags in here. Because I think I've got them. Okay, so we would do Strange and Cyclops. Probably Jean. Carolina. And Ironheart. What do you think about that for a team? Okay, here's kind of how it would go. I just want to see how she does here. I just want to see if we can get the incinerates going. See how many we can stack up. If he doesn't want to throw a special, it ain't gonna matter. He won't be the fastest at taking this guy down. And here we may get into a little trouble. I don't think that's going to push him to a full bar of power. It's not. I did not want to do that. It's not what I wanted to have happen, but we'll see if we can recover. Now I need you to back up. There you go. All right. We recovered. Now we've got a turtle after this, so that he comes and throws a heavy, and then we're back on track. That kind of hurt us. You can't get off rock stack track. Ooh. Did not want to parry there. That's one of the things I find is troublesome when I play her on the tablet, is I end up parrying more than I want. There was an extra hit in there. What do you know? We'll be okay here, though. Yeah, she can do this fight. It's going to be long. Going to be on the long side. Kind of off sequence a little bit, but that happens during this fight. I think we'll throw a striker. We haven't done that all fight. And it would be a little faster boosted up. Important thing to remember, 6 hits on the special 1, 7, whoops, I knew I was going to get caught there. He did a little hitch step. 7 on the special 2. But if I can keep rotating special 1s and keep those incinerates paused, we'll build up. If you can get about 40 or 50, things start to melt. Even big things with 200 and some million hit points, you'll start noticing a noticeable melt. See, much different speed-wise. You can see the hit points going down when I get 40 plus incinerates on there. Now pause them. Assassins kicked in there. One of them did not count. Need to note to self, turn off Assassin's Mastery before doing this. Okay. So, what was that? That's thing down in... Hey, BBL. Yeah, or BB Lizniak. Yes, drops are on. Strange. I can show you kind of Strange's rotation. It's not set in stone because you got to be very flexible, but there you are. I think it can be done. Let's get out of here. Let's go to, whoops. I don't think it's needed anymore these days either. So I got to redo that mastery. Let's come in here. Whoops, we were in the right spot. I'll show you. And I hate doing this against Winter Soldier, but so what you want to do, it depends. Yeah, Kurt said it there. What you want to do is just start off with a few hits. Then up at the top, you'll see those things flying. If you want to do more damage, you go to Fury mode. His actual rotation calls for you to go to the one next to it. this one. You start there, you throw one of those. That's a special 2. It gets his power gain ramped up, gets him some charges there, and oops, I screwed that up. And then you can hold again. And then you go to the Fury mode. And ideally in Fury, you're throwing a special 1. Whoops. I meant to tap left. It's hard to, I mean, you can see his power gain. It's very hard to control what you're doing with this guy. He gets so much power so quick. And now we should be able to finish the fight right here. What's the purple things? Those are his spells. And I don't know which one's which. You've got, or you're talking about the purple things that are next to. So you're talking about the Darkhold Secrets, gaining bars of power while not attacking or being attacked grants more damage during specials. And then there's an Amplify, which increases the power rate. So for example, I gained power there. I get increased. I get increased damage and all that because I gained a bar of power while not attacking. So you can, oops, oops, oops. Okay, just keep stunning me. I don't care. But you can see, I mean, his damage is it's kind of silly. I mean, because it's just spell after special after special after special. It's fairly safe. You know, you can, one of the cool mechanics is when you're stunned here, if you double tap the left-hand side of the screen, it removes a bar of power and gives you some of his arcane crap. So, you know, you don't ever have to throw a special 3. This isn't the best spot to practice him, but he's about as safe a champ as you can get. You just have to watch making sure you don't push them to a special 3 because you get special silly. Oops, that wasn't quite 2 bars, but that'll still work. I mean, ideally, I want to throw some special 1s in here. But I never can seem to be able to throw off a special 1. I mean, I see people do this all the time, but they're always blocking when I try it. They try to do that stand-up intercept with a special, and I can never do it. He is not recoil friendly by any stretch of the imagination. But, you know, you play him right. He's pretty easy to play. You just have to, you know, I mean, his power gain is kind of out, you know, off the charts. Yeah. When you see me doing the combo into heavy, and you'll see the power bar drop by a full bar, I'm double tapping the left hand side of the screen for block. So I'll try to call it out. Actually, let me do this since I don't have it turned on here. I think this will show it. I don't know. It may or may not. So there, I'm just kind of holding it now. Then we'll do the first hit of the heavy into the special. Now here, hold heavy, double tap, block. You see that it removed the bar of power. We'll go into the special. It doesn't show it on the tracker. I was kind of afraid it wouldn't. And when you throw specials on that first one, I think you get some additional heals or something. I typically don't ever want to throw them on that. I always want them on the second or the third, primarily the Fury one. Ah, got to the third. Yeah, it removes a bar of your power and ramps up your abilities a little bit. I mean, he's not the fastest kill out there. He's not the fastest one out there. And see, that one won't do as much damage. You can tell the difference in damage when you ramp up a little bit. So we're going to go to another bar. That's kind of why you go to the 3 bars and you gain so much power. You can see 12, 15, 18, 20, 28. At this point, that's when I start looking to go to the Fury mode. And 62. Now you'll see the difference in the numbers. That's 10K in there, per, in between versus 3K, which was what the first one was. So it does definitely pay to ramp him up. And I mean, these aren't exactly slow, but they're not the fastest. Now, the nice thing is when the opponent starts with buffs, you nullify there at the beginning. And you get over 2 bars. So you can go right into that first special 2 to get things rolling pretty darn quick. So typically what I do is I want to throw 2 special 2s in the pink mode, which is the nullify mode. Then what I'll do is I'll switch over to the Fury. And here's where I want to throw a special 1, if I can ever get it done. And now this in theory probably should get close to finishing them off once the specials or the damage over time stuff's done. And there you go. I mean, they're all about 50 to 60 seconds. I did a full incursions run, most fun you ever had in incursions. Usually hate that mode, super fun. Yeah, I mean, if you like throwing specials, it gets to the point where it is so hard to control his power gain. It kind of gets chaotic. Whoops. Kind of messed up there, but it still worked. And the heavy into special, let the first hit of the heavy hit, and then throw the special. Oops, she power stalled me. She power stalled me right as I was going to throw my special. Oops. And that'll finish her. That one wasn't played particularly well. The power steal that she did to me kind of threw me off there, but that was still 56 seconds, and I messed it up. And that's as far as we go there. What we can do, though, is... I think I've got them in here. We'll try him here on this Taskmaster. I will probably screw this up. And I will probably die. What nodes are here? Rise to power. Yeah, he's going to gain a big fury. Because I'm going to throw the same special multiple times. Yeah, the fury mode will give you more damage on the specials. And they get so flippin' passive in this thing. See, if he would come and throw a special, I had a shot. Yay, and I had a shot of doing that in Fury mode, but he didn't want to throw the special, so... We'll just take whatever it gets. Like I said, he's not the fastest. And this isn't the best matchup to use him in, but... Yeah, the power gain works for polka dot power. Works well for Yelena because of special. Zola can't sleep. Zola, yeah, and you can do the... you've got the easy opening to heavies because you can do the combo into heavy if you want to knock them down. Let's try this matchup. Now, he's not going to be the greatest here because he is not reverse control immune. There you go. There you go. That's all there is to it. His main weakness is Lizard. Lizard dominates him. I want to go anti-venom here because anti-venom will steal. When Iron Man heals at the end, I don't have to worry about it. Don't have to be on my nullify game. Excuse me. So we'll do this. Keep off any heals. We'll alternate specials on this guy the right way. I miss this guy's simple Dedex SP1. We may. Yeah, let's let ourselves get hit there. We'll heal it all back up. Oh! I lost my heal. No, I didn't. Okay. That did more damage than I wanted it to, by the way, but... Iron Man is a tanky lad. Now we can start doing some damage if we can keep his armors down. I missed the nodes where they had the healing on there. I thought this one was the one that had heals as we went through it. I would have done this with Strange if I would have realized that. If I would have read the nodes... Yeah, don't let him hit you while he's in arc reactor mode, though. That hurts. Kind of like that. All right, now we throw a special 1. And we let him kill himself. So Strange is slower, but better overall. Compare it. Versus Pav? They're different. They are very, very different champions. If you need power control and taking on Serpent, Dark Phoenix, Pav is the way to go. If you are taking on most other champs, probably Strange. They are two different, very different style champions. The next set of missions will come out tomorrow, Wednesday. New content in MCOC is always Wednesday. I think we'll go to a special 3 here, just to try and speed this up a little bit. I won't say always Wednesday. 95% of the time is Wednesday. Stupid bubble, stupid phase, stupid everything, Invisible Woman. The one thing you are good for is I have gotten back to full health. And once I get that special 2 off, you're going to melt. All right. There we go. There's 134k crit on the special 2. Not bad. Oh, don't kill me. Okay, enough with your specials already. I was full yellow bar there for a minute. Hey, Mr. Mitch K over on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. Excelsior. Thank you. Bendelix. MXCXPL. Demand wins. Welcome and thank you for the follows. Drops are on. What are we up to? I'm just running the stupid rampant thing. Do I have anybody else I can heal up on? Probably not. So let's use a little Strange here. Yeah, Strange can do it. I mean, he can do them. I just think Paviter's better for Strange. Or for Serpent. I was trying to get to a special 1, but it's just not going to happen. Yeah, see, I can't. Some people can pull that off. I've never been able to. Now he's going to smack me in the face. Nope, can't get. Oh, shoot. I just pushed him red. Please kill. Okay. Yeah, there is some crossover between those three. Between Nico, Paviter, and Strange, you've got some crossing of the streams. Now I will say, Kurd, if you want, make an announcement for whoever is backup. Make sure they come in and do at least one fight. If they don't do one fight, they will get no rewards. So make sure that whoever our backups are, do at least one fight if they want rewards. I know player was going to be one. I don't know if it's Nex or AB, but make sure they do at least one fight. I will leave at least one fight on my path open if they want to come and do one. If they want to do anything they want on path 1, now would be the time, because once I get 6 energy, it's done. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to swap back over to the main. Maybe. There we go.
What do you think about the ride?
It was great. And
All right.
apparently, I've never been on live television before.
We got to get our battlegrounds in.
But apparently sometimes I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me the remote after we watch the Powerball.
I don't think we won our war. I thought we lost our war. Oh, what? Who? How? Wow. Ah, they didn't finish. That sucks. We beat them because they didn't finish. We won because they didn't get through. Oh, well, that's life. Leave one node and, oh, well. All right. I got to get my 1 win in the unranked. We won because we're better. Well, Zode, some of us care about it. I don't really. The worst part is we are better. We are better than what we do in war. We just no one cares about war. Did I miss it? Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I was reading chats. Ooh, hold it. I didn't hold on a second. I didn't realize something. We're that can't be right. I just saw a screenshot in well, damn it is. Where are we at on WNSS? Rank 24 and 32. Can they both be on the same screen at the same time? Not quite, but I'll have to restart to get WNSS. WNSS is Plat 2, rank 24. So yeah, I'd have to restart it to get the leaderboard update. So let's do it. Hey, Hake, what's going on, my friend? Hey, and hi, Kika112 and 196-294-1748. Mr. Phone Number, welcome and thank you for the follow. Vicma 1996, good year. 1996 was a good year. Welcome in. Let's see if it's updated now. I don't think this is, it can't, well, I don't know. It could be right, but I don't think it is. Because SSX is there. I think there's a lot that haven't updated yet. But I do want to point something out. Well, look at this war. Let's go down there. MVP. Let's look at this war. Another one. Zode beat me in one of these, and I don't. There it is. I don't know how Zode beat me. See, I don't understand how he had that. He must have had more. Okay, let's see. Defender kills was 1. He killed 10. Or that was me. Hold on. Yeah, 1 and 10. I was 1 and 10, 54%. See, how did he get so much more? We have the same exact stats. His defender rating's higher. That's not fair. I gotta change my defenders up. I gotta change my defenders up. That's all there is to it. You're gonna have to put some different defenders in. Oh, you beat me there too. Damn, man. I gotta put higher PI defenders in. That's all there is to it. Might get bored of winning. Nah. I'll just start dying more. But the nice thing is, so far this season, when you come back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the first one. There's 10 fights there, 10 fights there, 10 fights there, 10, 10, and 10. 6 wars, 60 fights. I hope no one in my battle group ever wants to do a boss. I did tell them if they ever wanted one, just to tell me and I would not do it. But Ironheart has been in every war. Ironheart had a fun fight in this last one. Hazard Shift, Cold Bleed, Imperiosa. with Conflictor on there as well. That's a fun fight. I'm not ever doing that one again. Hazard Ship Coldbleed, Conflictor, Imperiosa with Ironheart. The original Yogi Bear. Thank you for the follow. That one's kind of a tough one. It was not very much fun. I'll leave as JJJ. I should put I would put Skrull in, but he's going to be crap in a day. So no real reason to do that. Yeah, we'll take out a weird collection of champions there. I actually got to run Ironheart, Hulkling, and Wiccan in a couple wars in a row. I think it was 3 wars in a row. This last war, I ran probably the weirdest team I've run in a while. Ironheart was there. But then I ran Yelena and Longshot. Hey, Lilith the Gamer, thanks for the follow. And Masters Allies, I'm lucky if I get 6 fights. Yeah, that's the difference. I didn't like, I enjoyed my time in Masters. I did. It was fun. But I'm running tier 2 and I'm able to do 10 fights. I get to pick my own path. I get to pick the minis I want to do. I get to pick the boss. I get to pick my team. I get to pick my arse. I get to pick my nose. All the stuff. I get to pick all the stuffs. And, it's just fun. And Samuel the Silent, thank you for the follow as well. Let's give him Corgikins. I know he's got counters, but let's give him Corgikins. Sorry if you're hearing the team's dings. I am officially at work. I don't know who to do here. Let's just do Heimdall here. We'll try Heimdall on attack. Something you don't get to do very often. I typically run Path 4 on the main because it is just such a great Ironheart path. Oops, I did not want to push him to a special 2, but we did. Oops, and then I screwed up. So we're going to die here. Thank goodness he has a long sword. I didn't realize Heimdall here was putting on debuffs. What debuffs is he forcing on this guy? Oh, weakness. I got to turn that off. That's right. I had that on for the last meta. Oh, well. We got to turn that mastery off. Oh, well. Guess what? I'm not going to die right away. Hey, Kika, thank you for the sub. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you very much. And P Dexter86 and Aiden Noah, thank you for the follows. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice little tier 1 sub there. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate that. It didn't really have a great Baron Zemo counter there. Okay, he's throwing his Heimdall down. Let's throw her down. He's got this one. This is a no-brainer. He's got this one easy, but we're gonna try to have some fun. Yeah, let's do switch here and see what she can do against him. Nico is not great against Heimdall at all. Probably shouldn't have done that because he's got that stupid end of life thing. Oh well, we screwed this. We screwed this up all sorts of different ways. I don't care. Ooh, that was a one-shot kill. Well, you know what? We're done there. Whoopsie, mistakes were made. That was kind of impressive that he killed with just a special 3. A lot of champions could live through that. Heimdall's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt to deal with, I think. I don't know who I'm going to use there yet. Who's the best time? Well, that's a rank 5. You know what? We're going to leave it anyway. Look at this guy. Look at this guy over here and relax. Look at Gonzo. Look at Gonzo showing off all his SIG 200s. Look at him. Look at them all. Look at all. Not a full deck of them. Shame, shame, shame. I need to get a graphic of a whale swimming across. That's what I want. I want to get a whale jumping across the screen. Coming soon.
I'm scared to death. I'm frightened and I don't know what to do. I'm confused and I want to go home.
Sorry if you heard something hit the microphone. That was just me. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Nothing great out of this grouping. Let's go there. And let's go there. Yeah, Jode is a Viv man. He likes Viv. He's got that rank 4 SIG 200 Viv. I don't. I don't like her. She takes too much skill to play. You know when you don't get the champs and you don't get the drafts. Look at people banning my Frank, banning my Ironheart, banning my Dracula, banning my Strange. It'll be interesting to go back to 30-3. I kind of wish they had put that in for the off season. Kind of wish they'd put that in for the offseason. But guess we have to get used to it on the fly tomorrow. Well, it's just those taps. I could never get the timing down right on them. I couldn't. You know what we're going to try again, though? We're going to try Sigil Witch. We're going to keep playing her until tomorrow. And we still may play her after that. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to go in with Korg. Almost did. Okay, YouTube folks, what did you think of my thumbnail? Come on. I'm trying to get creative here. I need feedback. It's the missed thing with Viv I can't get used to. I go into panic mode. Yeah, that does happen too. Don't sleep on the Switch. If I could have gotten to a special 2 there with that last hit, that would have killed her a little bit quicker. Hey, Tim, I had to jump on the work call for the... I'm going to have to do the same thing probably at some point here. Yeah, we'll give him... I don't have anybody left for the rest of this, so he'll kind of have fun from here on out. We got to go change our masteries. Oh, shoot. That means I got to change masteries. Let's try some Jack. Dude, you're pissing me off. How do you parry that? No, 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 no. Oh, well. He was down. Yeah, he had that down in 48 seconds. I had to go quick. Yeah, that little dash parry is just a pain in the tuchus. I'd say something else, but see, I still, even without the saga thing, I would have put down Kindred. Kindred is going to be another one of those defenders that you want to have in your deck this next meta. Just need to make sure in this meta that you've got the Fury. That's the big thing. As long as you got that Fury, it's crazy. It's ridiculous. Saga Defenders is maybe the most poopiest idea for BGs ever. It could be. I kind of gotten used to it and kind of, in a way, like it. I don't like this Saga's Defenders, excuse me, for BGs. I like the concept. But what I at the same time what I want is non-saga defenders get a negative, saga defenders get a positive to make it really, really important. I mean, if you're going to go one way, go all the way. I mean, why not? Hey, Ego Zenturo and XX Doomed X. Thank you for the follows. So yeah, I mean that to me would make it fun. If we want to do some friendlies, let's see how we do this. Let's go here. Where is Mr. Mike? Mr. Mike Hill. Mr. Michael Hill. Mr. Cal L. Mr. He's not online. What the man? Really? Really? He's not online? Why are you not online? You're gonna make me come down here and do something weird. Let's go. You don't have to accept this, Tim. See, here you go. You can go Gladiator Circuit. How do you do weeks 3 and 4? Or is that is weeks 3 and 4, by the way? Yeah, Rooted and Bane. That's weeks 3 and 4. The other is the victory track. I don't know how you run weeks 1 and 2, but okay. Now we see how to do it. Weeks 3 and 4 is the one that's in there. So what I've got to do is change my mastery setup. I'm not going to do it right now, but what I've got to do is on this mastery setup here, we're going to get rid of that 1 point in assassin. That'll be gone. I don't even know why I had it in there, but I had it in there. We're going to get rid of that. And then we're going to get rid of inequity. No, we're not going to get rid of inequity. We're just going to get rid of resonate. Because I don't want to put the weakness on there. We'll do inequity. What I may do is take that point, just to be a pain in the arse, take this point here out of resonate. And put it down here into unfazed. Just because I hate unfazed as a mastery. I hate the whole concept. I hate the theory. I hate the pain that it causes the few times that you try to run Count Nefaria in war and they have stupid unfazed on. Not bitter at all. Nope. Don't hold grudges at all. Nope, not me. Can't happen. Never does. You're inching closer and closer to matching against 4BGs for Alliance War. GG's to you. You'll win. We're in rarefied air. We don't ever push. That just shows how few alliances are pushing right now. I don't know of anybody that's really pushing Alliance War outside the Masters bracket. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do this time. We'll go 5 out of 5 deep wounds. Put 1 in unfazed. I may pull out inequity. I don't know. Yeah, I planned on it. Assassins will go to deep wounds. If anybody wants to do a friendly, they can send an invite. Sorry, just popping a little sugar to get a little bit of a boost. Toss me an invite, Weed Man. I think I've got one slot left on my list. Trying to leave champions I know he enjoys playing with or wants to play with. And champions I just don't want to fight. We are Plat 2. Plat 2 32, and then Plat 2 30 or 24, I think, for WNSS. All right. Always have to go. Sorry about that. Hate when I swallow wrong. It's almost like I'm getting old and forgetting things. Hey, Carl Knack, thank you for the follow. All right, we'll go there, and we'll go there. Why not? I don't know. I don't know. We'll put her in there. I don't know what we're gonna do with her. Let's start here. Get to use your kitty. You know what? Let's try it. We doing okay? Not yet. My mini hasn't fought the main yet. I've not been able to cross the streams, so to speak. Oh, he did. You got me. You did weeks 3 and 4. You did weeks 3 and 4 on me. Yeah, there's Root. there's Root and Bane. With Strange, you don't have to worry about the Root at all. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I just didn't know what I was drafting for. So that's all it was. I don't care. It's fun. Strange handled that just fine. Oh, shoot. You know what? I forgot something for the Twitch folks. Sorry, I've not been warning you of commercials and ads. Let me get that up. And now that I'm getting closer to the end of the stream, yeah, now let's get stuff turned on to what that's supposed to be on the whole time. I'm professional. Don't worry. I don't know how. She should be able to handle Hulkling here pretty darn well. I think. We're going to find out. Oops, I forgot about the root. Me forgotst. Didn't forget about the root. That's pretty good. That's one of the reasons I don't like Kitty, though, Mike, is trying to line everything up perfectly. And well, against Korg, it's even harder, but yeah, she's going to be fine the whole way throughout. Once I sig her up a little bit more, once we're done with this next one, we get 100 more sigs. I think we take Sigil Witch to sig 200. And we just have some fun with her. That's all it is. Just a bunch of fun. Is she going to be great for anything? Probably not, but she's going to be fun. Yeah, my deck this time may be a little bit more different. Maybe just something I get to have more fun with. GG's, Mike. That's not a fun meta. Just have to pay attention to the root. That's going to be the worst part about it. Save a special, throw it when you get rooted. No, I think I'm full again. Oh, nope, I've got one more spot. It doesn't matter. We can do either. Just tell me beforehand, or I guess I can look. My deck is built for the kind of the victory track meta, but it doesn't matter to me. I've got to change it up tomorrow anyway, so. Tempted R4 Dracula, I think he can trap players who don't. Yeah, and he slows people down. I mean, that's the only reason I had him in there was one, he's a meta defender, and he's going to slow people down. I'm just going to do champions I enjoy playing this time around. The meta really is Nuki, so I'll get frustrated with it eventually, but since I don't have him in my deck currently. Yeah, I'm kind of taking the J Will approach to it. It's just going to be let's find something that's fun, like Hitmonkey. Hitmonkey's fun. Switch is fun. Nico's fun in an overpowered sort of way. Oh, Crit Monkey against Sinister. That should go well, right? I don't see anything wrong with that matchup at all. Crit Monkey versus Sinister. I think that would just be perfect. This has been a bad draft. Oh, well. Hey, Jose Keys 86, thank you for the follow. Hit Monkey is Sinister's best counter. I kind of thought all along Hit Monkey was the best counter for Sinister. You know, Sinister loves those crits, doesn't he? Well, he can't regen all. He can get darn close. It would take a minute. Let's go here. Why not? I would do it in like Event Quest or something like that. And my draft was horrible. Where'd you quit critting? Dag nabbit. Yeah, we're just going to take the damage. I don't care. You're invested now and need to know how long it would take to get Sinister down? Longer than 2 minutes. Is how long that would take. It would take longer than 2 minutes. I guarantee it. A little birdie told you arena fights are, they are most definitely better with recoils on. Mucho better. Much faster, much better. He's kind of a pain in the butt if you haven't fought him before. Dude, don't ever stop moving. He just back and forth all day long. All right, we're gonna try a matchup there. Let's go ahead and we're gonna drop Skrull here. Let's see what Strange can do. He's got the debuffs on the special one. If I can throw special ones. We will throw one here. She gets rid of them so darn quick. Yeah, I don't think I like this matchup. I mean, can he do it? Yeah. Is it going to be fun? No. I mean, once she switches modes, he's going to wreck her face. Ah, almost got her down. Yeah, I didn't have anybody for Yelena. That was about the best I was going to be able to do. You asked for it. You got it. Yeah, I don't think I could get them down in 20 or 30 years here. Yeah, there's no way. I got 10% down. Does that count as a win? I'll take it as a win. I got 18% of them down. In 2 minutes, we got 18%. GG's, man. uh, we could have done that with Spider Woman, but that was more fun. Yeah, there ain't no getting through that guy. Mm-mm. Not gonna happen. Hey, Gabby Gab, what's going on? That one just ain't gonna happen. Not this week. I mean, oops. There we go. Not this week for that one, at least. Yeah, you can do weeks 3 and 4. Okay, we're doing weeks 3 and 4. I'm gonna leave your Miss Pryor there. We'll get rid of her just because I don't like dealing with her. We've got mine in there. We'll deal with that. We'll get rid of that for now. We'll get rid of that for now. And we'll get rid of that. What the heck? We'll leave you a couple good champs in there. I had to open a ticket since I opened 50 Matty Crystals. Then my Grace Timer reset is forgot. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. We've been trying to get Maddie in there. You won't see the gameplay. You'll see the results of the gameplay, but you won't see the gameplay. Unless he puts her on defense. And then you'll see me fight her. Oh, I'll get her in however long it is till you can get her. I don't know if she's good on D or not. I wouldn't. She's different to fight against. I fought her twice. Once in the whatever the first game mode's called, and then once in Elder difficulty. I hope they rethink the new champ ascension too, because it's gonna suck. I'm not gonna spend $100 for any of the bundles. It's just not gonna happen. Unless somebody sends them to me, there's no chance of me opening them. I'm at 117 on the Grace Crystal, I think. We can go look at it now that I'm on this account. I think I'm. No, you can't look at it because there's no crystals that take advantage of it. I think I'm at 117 is what I've got. Oh, well, let's go here. So I just think it just ain't gonna happen. I'm not spending any. Shoot, stupid weakness. This guy is not really good for this fight. Not terrible, but not really good for it either. Wow, he threw that right before the root. And that may push him to 2 bars, and that's going to be a shame. It's a bummer too because I watched B McGee's video on Ascension. And it's actually a lot more impactful than people were. Yeah, it is. It's a nice little boost. Yeah, 39 seconds. I didn't stand much of a chance there. Um, I'm just not. I'm not going to spend for it. Yeah, I could, but there's much better things I want to do with money. I always forget that. Oh well. GG's. Oh yeah, now especially. We've destroyed ourselves here. They don't miss an opportunity. Once you get rooted, you're toast. Yeah, I don't know how to fight this guy now. I really don't know how to fight that Heimdall now. Or who I'm going to use for him. Yeah, I'm going to fall behind some too. If I was in an alliance that was worried about prestige or being on top of everything, then maybe. But yeah, Heimdall's a menace. Yeah, I do have a ranked Drac. Yeah, he's got the slow. It's more the stun immune and not being able to hit him unless you parry. Um, I just I don't know. Anyone under 40K this season will be swiftly removed. Yeah, thank goodness. It's about time. God, I've been waiting for you to kick me. Been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Root. Ah, pain in the butt, little chick. I could do a special too, get some healing, but she's all well and good until she throws that first special one. Once she throws that, the fight is very much in her hands. Is Abdo? Oh no, that was a Kurd from my mini alliance. From the alliance, my mini account's in. Alrighty, Pop. Take care. GG's ice. Hey, well, we've gone 2.5 hours here, folks. Yep, I trained my Spider Woman well. All right, what we're going to do here is I'm going to send everybody from here. We're going to go raid KT. I don't know how long he's been going or how much longer he's streaming for. Actually, yeah, let's go raid. I haven't raided KT. Well, Shadow streaming. I got to raid Shadow. I got to raid Lord Shadow. All right, we'll raid Lord Shadow probably on both fronts. Hey, my music stopped. Why for my music stopped? No one told me my music stopped. You guys, you're fired. Let's find. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do Lord Shadow. He's been going for a while, but we will raid him. I will put the link in the YouTube chat as well. Oh, they had 6 fights left? Oh, well. All right, YouTube side, there you go. You can go that way. Twitch side, we're going to raid from here. Thank you all very, very much. I'll be back probably same-ish time tomorrow or later. I don't know. I've got to figure out dinner plans, all that type of stuff. It could be like a 4 to 6 o'clock stream, maybe. We'll see. But until then, got to get the little bye guy. Until then, I hope everybody has a great rest of your Tuesday. I had to think what day it was. And until tomorrow, everyone, take care all.